What a gorgeous story. So is this next one. He describes himself as a superstar, sex symbol and accordionist. And now he can add finalist in America's Got Talent Champions edition to his CV.
Adelaide cabaret star Hans the German impressed the judges and earned himself a place in the series finale. Let's take a look at his scintillating semi-final performance.
And Hans joins us now from his home in Adelaide. Good morning, Hans.
Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Michael. Welcome to my bedroom, darling.
Guten Morgen.
In honour of the Oscars today, I've tried to replicate Joan Crawford in 1946 accepting the Oscar in her bedroom. So cheers to you, darlings.
Hans, we don't find out till tomorrow whether you manage to pull it off and win the grand final of America's Got Talent. But even if you don't win, you have now just absolutely cemented yourself as an international superstar, haven't you?
And can you believe I still have time to do this show? I mean, it's so humbling. I will say, this show keeps me grounded, Lisa. It does. I wanna talk to the real people here at the ABC, and there's no one more real than the two of you, darling.
Oh,
Cheers.
thank you, darling. Hey, now let's talk about your semi-final performance. We even got grumpy Simon Cowell on board. How did you manage that?
Well, I mean, you know, he is a fickle man, Michael. I will say that. He could be a member of the Young Liberals. He's that fickle. But, you know, I think there was just something about all the glitter and all the sparkles. He couldn't help but thaw out, could he?
No, he couldn't.
If that didn't make you smile, then what's your problem? What can I say?
Well, Hans, I want to ask you, this whole pink streamers, handing out the baseball caps, people with their signage, I mean, there was a bit of a hint that perhaps you had an eye on a political campaign.
Well, Lisa, I have to say, you know, there's one thing us Germans do well, and that's propaganda. And so, you know, when they say, what's your talent? I just wheeled it out, darling. But it's never looked this good before, has it?
I was a little bit worried for you, though, when Heidi Klum started speaking German to you on the show. And you took that very well, but they were rushing a translator in for Hans the German.
I will say, I think she was speaking maybe in some sort of different dialect of German, but I don't know. I actually think she's a fake German. I mean, I don't know about you, Lisa, but I have looked up Heidi Klum in the phone book in Berlin. I cannot find her there. I don't know what that's about.
I think you're onto something. Now, you're going to be nice to your fellow contestants, aren't you, in the grand final? Hans, no nastiness, nothing behind the scenes.
Look, I'll be very honest with you now, Michael. I will say my tactic going into this is, let's just say I've been watching the film I, Tonya over and over and over again, darling. And if that's what it takes, I mean, who am I to judge? But I will say, I'm not getting out of this bed until I win America's Got Talent, darling. It's like, move over John and Yoko. This is the new love-in.
Oh, the new love-in.
It is. Well, I will say, though, John and Yoko probably weren't experiencing as much chafing as I am with this sequence right now, but that's another story.
No, I didn't see any glitter on Lennon. No, that's true.
And once you did the splits on stage, I was very worried about your future health, I must say. Hans.
And those splits on the stage. You almost saw my Yoko Ono right then, darling.
Hey, Hans, I'm so glad that all this fame hasn't gone to your head and you are actually going to tour in Australia.
I am, darling. Thank you for the very wonderful segue into a plug, darling. Yes, Lisa, I start my brand new show, House of Hans Disco Spectacular at the Adelaide Fringe. And then we move over to the Melbourne Comedy Festival. And if you play your cards right, I might just be in your neighborhood anywhere you are in Australia, but go to hansofficial.com for the tickets. Yes, that is hansofficial.com for the tickets, and I will see you there.
I will follow orders. Hey, good luck with the grand final, Hans. I'm sure I speak on behalf of all Australians. Hit it out of the park.
Dankeschön, Michael. Thank you for having me on the program. And before I go, I just want to say hello to my dear friend Nate. We had quite a connection when I was there in your studios.
I know.
And Nate, I hate to proposition anybody while they're at work, but there's always room for you here, Nate.
Oh.
Hans,
Oh, it's getting very steamy, isn't it?
Breakfast television.
It's getting very steamy, Lisa.
It's breakfast television. We better leave it there. You're
Hang on,
such a champion.
I'm just seeing Nate running past with his bags heading to the airport, Hans. So he might be coming your way.
So fabulous to talk to you, Hans.
Dankeschön, darlings. Talk to you very, very soon. Have a wonderful Oscars day. I love you.
Auf Wiedersehen.